Are you one of the very rare visionary, 1% catalyst archetypes? The ones to see through all distractions, denials, bullshitification in people and the cuntification in society? The ones that are struggling with this archetype because it leads to resistance, abandonment, rejection, others running away from you? Because you are too raw, too intense, too truthful. At least according to others? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the core frequency of the catalyst. The catalyst is essentially the living differentiated intuitive as Carl Jung described it. They don't just see what is, they see what's beneath what is and what's coming. They act as mirrors that strip away collective pretenses. Their very existence destabilizes false harmony because they embody the unspoken. On archetypal level, catalysts are born culture quakes. Their nervous system is a seismograph for the unconscious, personal, relational, and collective. Secondly, the pitfalls of the catalyst. This is where 99% of catalysts burn out instead of burn bright. Jung nailed them, and I feel them, therefore this video. Let's name the pitfalls and traps for the catalyst. Inflation trap, identifying with the gift, becoming the savior, falling into superiority. I see more, therefore I must save you. Which is a doomed loop. Superman becomes Suckerman. Withdrawal trap, tired of being scapegoated, the catalyst retreats, cuts off from society, and claims nobody can handle me. Boho, you can call me Victor or Victoria victimized. Helper addiction, defining the self only as a rescuer or healer, losing identity in the role. What I call the damsel in distress syndrome. Overwhelm collapse, absorbing too much psychic debris from others, drowning in shadow material, blurring self versus other. Hence, the birth of Tony or Tonya sponging a tsunami. On archetypal level, these pitfalls are the gravitational pull of the catalyst archetype. They are what turns prophets into madmen, healers into martyrs, and geniuses into outcasts. Well, now you have recognized yourself in the catalyst archetype, let's talk about the catalyst integration path. How to become a firewalker without becoming charred coal? Here's where the catalyst differentiates from Jung's collapsed intuitive. The gift doesn't go away, it gets forged into usable fire. Phase 1, recognition without identification. The catalyst learns, this is my perception, not my identity. They stop preaching and start discerning. Phase 2, shadow integration. The catalyst accepts, everything I see in you also lives in me. Stop scapegoating the scapegoaters, hence the mirror becomes medicine, not a weapon. Phase 3, conscious participation. The catalyst develops containment, I can hold what I see without drowning in it. Uses perception strategically, not compulsively. Phase 4, transcendent function. The catalyst embodies, I don't need to be recognized to contribute. Moves from shocking for survival, to shocking for evolution. On archetypal level, this is where the catalyst shifts from being society's scapegoat to society's evolutionary edge. Fourth, the catalyst and Tier 4 integration. This is key, catalysts cannot integrate in isolation. Jung said, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are, but this privilege cannot be realized in isolation. Catalysts need 3 kinds of mirrors. 1. Fellow individuated beings, other catalysts or awakened ones who can stand in the fire without flinching. What we call Tier 4 people matches. 2. Those in active individuation, people doing their own deep work, willing to engage truth without collapse. What we call high Tier 3 people. 3. Natural containers, steady souls who, even if they don't see, can hold. In Jung's frame, it's anyone whose life experience or design has given them emotional ballast. In human design, that could also look like defined solar plexus folks who can metabolize emotional waves without being overwhelmed, or certain defined G/root centers that bring natural grounding to intense spaces. Without these mirrors, the catalyst risks becoming Nietzsche, isolated, consumed by vision. With these containers and mirrors, they become Meister Eckhart, channeling vision as wisdom and service. On archetypal level, catalysts are designed to shake, awaken, and rewire, but only sustainable when matched by Tier 4 relationships. Otherwise, they'll keep reenacting the runner, chaser, scapegoat cycle until collapse. Fifth, The catalyst's role in collective evolution. Catalysts destabilize false harmony so truth can emerge. They provoke scapegoating until society learns to stop killing its mirrors. They are the advanced scouts of consciousness, sensing what humanity will only collectively realize decades later. On archetypal level, the catalyst is both curse and cure. Their role is to burn illusions without burning themselves alive. Sixth, the reframe, the catalyst mantra. Instead of living as scapegoats, catalysts embody this truth: I am not here to fix what others refuse to see. I am here to embody what others cannot yet imagine. My fire is not destruction, it is evolution. Those who can walk with me are not burned, they are reborn. So, here's the blunt take: the catalyst archetype equals Jung's most dangerous discovery. It can either inflate and collapse like Nietzsche, integrate and radiate like Eckhart. My question to you, my dear co-catalyst: are you, on the personal level, already moving from the collapsed catalyst, over-responsibility, scapegoat, rescuer, to the integrated catalyst, tier 4 only resonance? And on the archetypal level, are you literally voicing what Jung predicted, the culture carriers who see too soon and force collective growth? If so, I say to you, freaking badass firewalker, walk with me and let's dance through the fire, to catch a flame for the sake of the future. To see or not to see, that's not an option. I see you.